Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Q&A and just doing my makeup. I asked some questions on Instagram. I'll be answering those. I already used my air wrap on my hair. I didn't really want to film that, so let's get ready with me. Oh, I don't know if this is still good. Oh yeah, it's not bad. Okay, let's get into it. So yesterday I received a package from XO Beauty. I am so excited to try some of the stuff. I've got blushes, I've got claw clips. I don't know if I'm going to use those today. I have a brow shaping gel. That's what we're going to try first. I'm really excited for that. And then a bunch of lip products. I'm not going to swatch all of them. Man, I haven't done a swatching video in a while. Maybe I could do one for Instagram. Let me know if you guys are interested in a lip swatch video. Are people still into those? Let me pull up the questions. Okay, we'll start off with a simple one. First, how are you doing? First off, thank you so much for asking. I am doing okay. I wouldn't say I'm doing great. I wouldn't say I'm doing terrible. Somewhere in the middle there. I'm just putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm taking the smaller side of this spoolie just to get the product really in there. Is this what I've been looking for? Nothing like really holds my brows up. Those are not going anywhere. Anywhere. The area I have the hardest time with my brows is definitely the tail. And then I'll fill them in a little bit, but this turned out real nice. I threw on some of the Be Perfect Chroma Concealer. I don't really know how I feel about it. I haven't used it enough times. I have so many freaking concealers. It's not bad, but it hasn't blown me away. We'll see how it works as a base. I feel like this concealer is a little drying. Maybe that's why I haven't been picking it up. This has been my go-to for everyday makeup palette, the ColourPop Nude Mood. I pretty much solely use this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade. Oh, it's a little box. I really would like to get more into some interesting looks. I don't know what happened to me. I just all of a sudden stopped doing like super bright, fun looks. I still have a lot of fun with makeup. It's just more neutral makeup. I have really dry lips all the time. Do you have a chapstick or lip balm that you recommend? Yes, it is Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapy Recovery Lip Mask. I am pretty sure it stopped recording for like 5 whole minutes, whatever, but I was just saying that I really like that Fresh lip balm. It was suggested to me by a follower, her husband. She got it for her husband. He puts it on at night, and then it keeps his lips moisturized throughout the day because he doesn't like to consistently reapply throughout the day. Understandably, I do reapply it just anytime that I think of it, and I really, really like it. Highly recommend. And then I just jump into my eyeshadow. If you see me using a brush, any brushes that look like this with the silver and black, these are from Amazon. They're super cheap. I am obsessed with them, and I now have a code with them. It's also, the brand is, I use their sponge too, and their little powder puffs. I'll link all the sets. I'll link the sets down below. I highly, highly, highly recommend that brand. I haven't tried any other Amazon brush brands, like makeup brush brands. I feel I can't compare, but these are the first ones I've tried from Amazon, and I am obsessed. Next question. Top 5 favorite movies. I can only think of 3 right now. Hannah is pretty much my all-time favorite movie. I love that movie so much, and it's on freaking Netflix right now, and I'm so excited. Another one is End of Watch with Jake Gyllenhaal. I literally have not seen that in years, but it's kind of a crazy movie, but I love it. I love it so much. And I'm really not normally into movies like that, but that's a good one. And I love Jake Gyllenhaal. And I'll get back to y'all on the others. I can never think, I should have planned this ahead of time. Oh, The Dark Knight. So good. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it. It's my favorite thing to do. John Tucker Must Die. What brand would be a dream for you to collab with? Probably Be Perfect. I'm pretty sure I've been asked that before years ago, and that was my answer. Wait, no, I take it all back. H&B Cosmetics. They are all, I feel like, pretty much all about the skin. Not like skincare, just skin concealer, foundation, powder, lip products too. Their stuff is so good. I am using the Bluffin' shade now, just to kind of lighten up my inner portion. It's kind of looking like crap, ain't it? Essence, super precise, nothing has changed, nothing new, nothing changed. Eyeliner tutorial. It all depends on your eye shape. That's not my best, but that'll do, donkey. That'll do. It's honestly just practice makes nearly perfect, because I feel like nobody does eyeliner perfect. Well, some people do. I don't. Also depends on what you personally prefer. Sometimes I prefer going like more straight out, not at much of an angle. Sometimes I go at a pretty upwards angle. Get a good eyeliner, and this one I can highly recommend. It's so cheap. I either find it at CVS or Ulta. Let me make sure they still make this, because I haven't bought it in a little while. It's long lasting, waterproof, and the brush is really easy to work with. It's a very slim brush, so it's not hard to get a sharp end. Yes, it is still available, and it is $3.99 at Ulta. Literally. And this little tube, I mean, it's not a little tube. I feel like it's average size for an eyeliner, and it lasts a good amount of freaking time. I'm using this ColourPop BFF volumizing mascara. This is in brownie points. It's a brown one. I don't use this if I'm not wearing lashes, because it doesn't hold a curl. But I love it on my bottom lashes to give my lashes a little more color and oomph if I'm gonna put on, like today I'm doing a half lash. So, what's the next question? What's the absolute best self-tanner you used? Hi, Michelle. I love you. She's family. The absolute best is the XO Beauty one. I'm not even kidding. It's so freaking good. I know it's not as practical, you know, instead of running to Ulta to pick one up, but if you have the time to wait and order it online, XO Beauty's self tanner, I'll link it down below. The next one that I would say that I also highly recommend is Bali Body. So good. I am never disappointed with either of those self-tanners. Oh, biggest pet peeve. These change, you know, periodically. I'm pretty much consistently annoyed with the same things. Right now, one thing that has been getting on my damn nerves. Let me put this on and then I'll describe it to you. Have you ever been in love? Do you want me to describe it to you? Have you ever had female rage? Would you like me to describe it to you? Scenario here. So you're driving. You have a green light. You're about to go through a green light, but then you notice that there's traffic after the green light. And if you were to go, even though the light is green, if you were to go, you would be blocking the other traffic in case your light turns red and the other sides turn green. So I wait. When space clears up, I go ahead if the light is still green. The rage I feel when the person behind me does not do the same thing and they just go with me, like you didn't see me just waiting. You're just gonna... And then it's even worse when the light turns red. So then this person behind me is blocking traffic. Why? That shit drives me crazy. My current favorite primer right now is the Kokie Essential Hydration Primer. I love it, which is kind of wild because I've been on e.l.f. Grip Primer, the pink one with niacinamide. That is probably my all-time favorite primer. But lately, after starting using this, oh, it's so hydrating. It's just so nice. My makeup goes really well on top of it. Goes on really well on top of it. Would y'all like to see Watson? Oh, me and Watson, he likes to be held. He's such a good boy. He
just sleeps a lot. He's really quiet.
What's your favorite home cooked meal to make? Honestly, any rice and gravy, chicken rice and gravy, roast rice and gravy. I also really enjoy making crawfish etouffee. For foundation, I'm going to use Uoma Flawless IRL. This is just a really, really good match for me. Just in general, a good foundation. I need to drink some water. And if you saw in my last vlog, I made some spicy vindaloo. That has been my current fixation. I like to make it on Sundays. I make it extra spicy and it's so good. It's really easy, especially, well, I've never made it from scratch. I do make some of it from scratch, but I add in the sauce. It's a jar of sauce. You can throw spaghetti sauce from a can into the pot, heat it up, and put it on noodles, and it's not going to taste that great. It's going to be bland. If you add your own onions, garlic, stuff like that, saute it, saute your meat, season the other things, and season your sauce, you can make a really good sauce out of a can or out of a jar. So that's what I do with the vindaloo. Big fan. Anything I mention, I'll go ahead and link it for you guys. I'm pretty sure the Vindaloo sauce that I get, you can buy it online. What originally got you into makeup? And same question for coffee. For makeup, I've always worn makeup, but I wasn't super into it until I was about 18. I started a job at a casino. I was a lady of l'auberge. Full circle moment right now. I'm actually going to a VIP event at l'auberge this weekend for an opening of a new bar they're reopening one of their really nice bars that they have in there, and I'm so excited. I used to work for l'auberge, and it's kind of disgusting and sad, but they had not only did they have weigh-ins every month, but we also had to be in full glam at all times. Like, before you even started working, you could not go onto the floor, or I had it a little more lenient because I was working on the golf course, but I was still in that, like, the lady of l'auberge position. I didn't know that much about makeup at that point. I was 19 and I started watching YouTube. I started watching ShanXO Soph. There was this girl that I used to watch. She used a lot of inexpensive makeup. Her name was Kinky Nikki. I don't think she had over 500 subscribers at any point in time. I just remember she was very small, but I was obsessed with her, and I was like, I don't understand why she doesn't have more subscribers. I don't think she really did YouTube for that long, but at least for a year, and I watched her pretty religiously. Nikki tutorials. I fell in love after I started watching them, and that was in about 2012. Yeah. Coffee, I wasn't a big coffee drinker in my honestly, the past like 5 years I started getting into coffee. When iced coffee and iced lattes became more popular. I know they've been around for a long time, but most people would, if they went to Starbucks, like, they would get a hot coffee, I don't know. I just really don't feel like I needed it, but also didn't really like it. And then one day, I don't know, maybe I don't even remember. I couldn't tell you. I think maybe I just had the right latte, and that was it. That started the addiction. This is I'm sure you all know. You can just tell from a mile away. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. Favorite foundation at the moment. So I have 3. This one, the Uoma one. This one's not really a foundation. It's a tinted glow hydrator, the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. This one is so nice for days I just want more light coverage. With that one, I normally underpaint. I do my bronzer, liquid or cream bronzer, cream blush, and concealer first, and then I just put that in the areas and just kind of help blend everything. Nice. Always a favorite of mine will be the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. I just keep forgetting to restock it. And the H&B Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation. Anything I have tried from her brand, 10 out of 10. think I may have put too much. I haven't used this in so long. I don't know what made me grab it. Lately, I haven't been wearing this much concealer. It's okay. Are there any Louisiana creators you can't stand? Are there any that you love? There's one woman from Louisiana that I get real. No, oh, there's two. There is definitely two. One is, she actually lives in Baton Rouge. I think her name is Queen Lock or something on TikTok. She's just bad vibes all around. I don't know of any YouTubers in Louisiana. Britt Camille, is that how you say it? I'm sure if you are ever on cooking talk or anything, or if you've ever looked up Cajun recipes, oh my god, I'm obsessed with her. Love her. Where is it? Somebody asked what my favorite or best affordable cream bronzer is. This one, NYX Wonder Stick. The formula is phenomenal. It blends so easily. Highly, highly recommend. I haven't had very good luck with a lot of cream bronzers. I'm just not a fan of a lot of them. Not a lot. I can't say a lot because I haven't tried that many. After having trouble with a couple of them, I ended up trying this and fell in love. When did your love for animal? I don't know if they meant when or where did your love for animals come from. If when, I have always loved animals. I've always had an extreme soft spot for them. I had a really hard time growing up with my family dog Brutus. He was a golden retriever and he was an outside dog. That was literally one of the biggest heartbreaks of my life. Seeing this sweet dog have to live outside in Louisiana heat, and there was nothing I could do about it because, you know, it was my parent or my dad and stepmom's choice. My empathy that I felt for him at a young age, I just knew, you know, I've just always known that I have a special place in my heart for animals, especially dogs and cats. I also grew up around cats. I've always wanted shelter dogs, but whenever we adopted Maisie after she passed, I knew that I just wanted to kind of in a way to feel closer to her because she was a shelter dog who, you know, just needed somebody with patience to take care of her. And I'm so glad that my husband and I found her instead of somebody else, because even her vet said, I don't think anybody else would have been able to care for her like you guys do. After I was told that, I realized, you know, maybe I do have a special patience for animals that some other people don't have. Maybe I have a certain type of empathy for them that other people don't have. I might as well use this. Also would like to help shelter animals like Maisie in the process, and I have a platform, so I just decided to start volunteering and filming at the shelter, at our local shelter, because it is an open intake and they need as much help as they can get. It's pretty much been my entire life that I've had a very special place in my heart for animals. What is your most favorite place to visit? At this point, Barcelona. Same Wonder Stick by NYX. This one is the Coral Deep Peach, and I'm using the coral side. I also love visiting Romania. I'm going on my first, oh crazy, first Italy trip in end of August or beginning of September. I don't think anything will ever top Barcelona for me. Maybe. Never say never. And of course, my heart and soul, New York City. Any chance I get to go there, I will go. I have been dying to do a solo trip there. Just want to go by myself. I want to stay in a hotel near downtown because I like downtown more than I do like Manhattan. And I love Manhattan too, but I just really love downtown, and I love to walk a lot, and I just want to walk and eat and have me time in New York, because I always go with Lulu's dreaming. Every time I go with somebody, and traveling with Sebi is the best. He's the best travel partner because he doesn't like to walk as much as I do, but will walk with me, because he's also not big on making plans, because I don't like making plans. I like just going with the flow. Then I'm gonna use the Kosas Breezy Cloud Set. I only have the little tiny size. I got it in whenever I was in line at Sephora, and I'm still testing it out to see if I like it, but I do think I really like it. I keep doing my makeup so late in the day. It's almost 4, so I don't really get to see how it wears all day. I need to try to do my makeup early tomorrow. So far, I really, really like it. It does add coverage, but it's just really smoothing. This is the first and only product I've ever tried from Kosas, and it's kind of making me want to try more. On my waterline, I used the Kokie Chocolate Velvet Smooth Eyeliner. I love this for my waterline. I'm using the Kokie Powder Matte Bronzer in Heat Wave. Yes, I still have a code, DANAH25, DANAH25 with Kokie. Still absolutely love their products. I've never done a sponsored video for them, but I do get commission off of that discount code. So anybody that has ever used it or plans to use it, thank you so, so much. Thank you for trusting in me and supporting me. Of course. Let me answer one more question before I get into the lips, because after the lips will end the video, I really want to focus on the lips. Any must-haves for travel. If you're going to Europe, if you wear tampons and you're used to plastic applicators, I highly suggest bringing tampons if it's even a slight possibility that you will be on your period. They do have tampons, but plastic applicator ones are not as easy to find as they are here. More easy in Western Europe than it is in Eastern Europe. In Romania, I could not find them anywhere. It's not life or death, but it's just something to keep in mind. This is very specific to me, but I have a fear of loose hair. Not a fear, I kind of just obsess over loose hair on floors, especially in bathrooms. Even in my own bathroom, I'm constantly vacuuming it because the loose hairs bother me so much. For blush, I'm going in with the Kokie Blush Up palette. I've been using a lot of Kokie lately. This is in blushing, and I'm using these two mixed. I like to bring slippers with me. Slippers with some kind of more hard bottom, not like socks, that have some kind of, preferably not grippy ones, but more of like a shoe bottom walk around in, that are also very easy to clean, because I have to clean them every single morning and night before I put them on, or I am freaking out. There's got to be something more common. I don't know. It kind of changes, and it depends on where I'm going. I would love to do a video where I pack with y'all before we go to Europe. I've been saying I was going to do that the last 2 times I went to Europe, and I did not. Hopefully I keep my word. And for setting spray, I'm going to use the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Mattifying Setting Spray. Soaking. And let's play with these lip products. I'm so excited. I am so mad at myself. I forgot I had blushes, multiple blushes in this package, and I did not try any of them. Is it Kitten that I wanted to try? I tried the liquid lipstick yesterday. Love the formula so much. It's so nice. If you're still into matte lipsticks, I am. I always will be. You can put a gloss over them and it stays on and it looks really good. I just will always love a good matte lip. Lately, I've been really into a good matte lipstick because they're not as matte. I don't know, I just like them. And yep, this is the one I want to wear. This is the shade Kitten. Oh, look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Oh, I want one slightly darker but more pinkish. Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice. That might actually go really well with that. XO Beauty is about to have me back into my lipstick era, and I can't wait. Okay, last one that I think might possibly go with this is Holiday. This one I think is kind of peach. Yeah, that's more of a peach. Not peach, but like a coralish nude. I don't know. It's nice though. I'm so excited. Ooh, that is pigmented and creamy. That's so nice. This is Kitten.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Let's go, girls. This reminds me so much of her old lipstick formula shade Locally. Just a nice kind of deep pink. And this has reminded me of it and I'm very excited. Not drying at all. That feels so nice on my lips. That is stunning. What was it? I had a frog in my throat just now. That's all. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's any product that you've been wondering about that maybe you've seen a lot of influencers promoting and you want an honest opinion on, let me know down in the comments. If it's something that's worth it for me to buy and review, I will absolutely do that for you guys. If there's any other type of video you'd like to see me do, just let me know. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love you.
Bye.